my kitchen. And I always say, and I know if it's your first time watching me, you will know that I always say la prima cosa, the first thing che dobbiamo fare, that we need to do is to prendere il fadale, is to put on the fadale. And boy, do I have a wonderfulness today. It's all about this wonderful watermelon salad with pan-seared lamb cubes. You know, and I love lamb, and I'm going to show you a way to marinate this baby, and then we're going to cook it up, and we're going to make this beautiful salad. And then I'm going to also have a little surprise for you, but let's begin with first how to marinate our beautiful lamb. And what I've done is I go to my butcher, and I got a nice beautiful pound of lamb. And then what I do is I like to, you know, cut it in cubes, like so, like you would do, you know, when you're doing a stew. But we're not stewing this, we're going to be marinating this. I think I have my lights on. Yeah, it's raining today. It's one of those days, you know, you just want to stay in and have yumminess. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you the marinade first. So what I'm going to be utilizing for the marinade, I'm going to be using a third. I have some fresh mint right here. So, you know, I'm not going to be using cups or anything like that. But if you were to do this dish, you know, sometimes, you know, you may add a little bit more. Sometimes you may add a little less. So I am going to be using 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh mint, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh basil. I also have a red chili pepper dice that's in here. I'm also going to be utilizing for this marinade 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and I have taken 4 cloves of garlic because I love garlic. So I'm just going to add my garlic. So now, this wonderful dish, guys, this marinade, this lamb, a lot of people, they don't like the lamb because of how it tastes. So we try to really kind of, you know, cover that up. And I don't want to cover any of this up. I want to enhance the lamb. And lamb is delicious. I grew up eating a lot of lamb in my family of origin, Italians, you know. So what I'm doing again, let me repeat the marinade because people tell me I go really fast. 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm going to be utilizing 3 tablespoons of mint, 3 tablespoons of basil, 1 red chili pepper dice, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and a good 3 to 4 cloves of garlic because that's what I want to have in here. All right, so then what I have here is I'm doing my pepper, my salt and pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper. Very easy thing. I'm just going to have my red flakes. You know, let me tell you something, you know, red peppers, they're really, really good for you. I know that it's a little bit hot, but they're good for you. There's everything about the good to have. I'm going to put this on the side over here because that's going to come for later. Because right now I just want to get my marinated started. So I just get my liquid ingredients. I'm going to take my beautiful lamb on the side. I'm going to put that on the side. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get my leaves. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, just, I use the whole entire stem. Because, you know, why not use the stem? And I'm going to use a couple of these for later. Some of this mint for later. Because I have a good chunk over here. Oh, and this is what I grow myself, this beautiful mint. And then I'm just also going to take my basil. And again, you know, because I grow my own basil, guys, I don't mind using some of the stems. You know, not the really woodsy ones, the softer ones. And they're all going to come in here like so. It's such a nice, refreshing meal, this meal, because, you know, you're going to have the, you know, the wonderful mint and because it's so refreshing. Also, you know, basil is refreshing. And wait till I show you a nice little drink that we're going to have. I'm not going to add any alcohol because over here it's still early in the morning. Well, not so early. It's about 11:37 here. And I am in United States. I know we have a lot of beautiful people from other parts of the country. And thank you for joining me. You know, and when it would, in my family, when it would be hot, you know, we would eat a lot of salads, but there was always some type of a meat to go with it. So as you can see, you know, I'm just chopping it, just, you know, roughly chop it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we are perfectly imperfect. If you like more basil, add more basil. If you like more mint, add more mint. You know, basil with mint, they love lamb, and they get along very, very well. So I'm just going to put it right into this beautiful mixture like so. And then what the best thing to do with this, guys, is to marinate it overnight, or start in the morning or the night before, and then the next day, then you can, you know, utilize it how you want it. You can grill it. I'm going to pan sear it because I'm going to show you how easy this is going to be. So now that I have this beautifulness in here, this is the marinade for the lamb. I'm going to take my lamb. Oh, come on, lamb, come on down. Get this out of the way. And then what I want to do with the same shifuli, you know me, shifuli, I don't want to dirty something else. I'm just going to mix these guys together just like that. And look how beautiful that's looking. You see this beautifulness. You see the red, you know, the white, and the green, the Italian flag. Hey, that beautiful Italian flag. And we are listening to Italian music. We're listening to Pandora, Italian music. I'm being serenaded by, I'm not sure who it is right now, but I can sing and serenade to you. No, I better not, because, you know, sometimes my voice is not as good. So then what you're going to do with this is very easy transaction. You're going to cover this up. You're going to put it in the refrigerator. And then what you're going to be looking at is you're going to be looking at something like this. Now, when you're getting ready to cook, I always tell you, make sure that you take out your meat or whatever you're going to utilize 15 to 20 minutes ahead of time. And then that way it comes to room temperature. So then now I have my lamb here. I am going to start my power on medium high. And then what I want to do here is I want to take some olive oil, and I just want to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, pretty much to kind of cover my non-stick pan. I have a non-stick pan. I want my oil to be hot, because when these guys go in, I want these guys to sear. So I have this ready to rock and roll. I have some basilico over here. And then let me show you how I'm going to do this beautiful salad. Beautiful, delicious salad. I am going to be making the salad dressing. I have here, I have 1 shallot. I have a teaspoon of honey. I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I also have 2 tablespoons of yes, listen to this, 2 tablespoons of orange juice and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay, this is for the salad dressing. A shallot, a teaspoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And I'm going to grab a wonderful little mixed bowl here. And what I'm going to do here is I am going to add my shallots. Let me get myself another one of the shifuli, because my other shifuli, I lost it to the to the lamb, and I don't want to use that. So now I want to make sure that I get all of my little honey in here. A nice little teaspoon gives it a nice little flavor. Because what I want to do is I want to show you how to do all of this first, and then we're going to assemble our salad. Now my oil is hot, and I am just going to, yes, it is doing its thing. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start putting my lamb right in here with all this deliciousness. Can you hear that sizzle? And that's what we want. We want it to sizzle. And we want to leave them alone. Once we add them in here with all this yumminess. Oh, yes, baby. And we're just going to let him just do its thing to do the sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Done with that. Bring him back to the wonderful salad dressing that we are going to be utilizing for this amazing salad that I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve this. And this is this wonderful salad dressing. I'm using the same seafood. You know, I have one of these, but I prefer to use this because it just makes it a lot easier for me. Hey! And then we have that like that. All right, so let me tell you what's going to be in my salad. I'm turning my board over like so. I have one avocado that I have not yet done its thing yet, okay? I also have some sliced purple onions, red onions, whichever, you know, as long as, you know, it's just a beautiful color, right? Hey! I also have here is some arugula, depending on the size of your family. You know, you can have 4 cups, 5 cups. I have, believe it or not, these are 3 cups of arugula. And what I want to do is I want to add some of my onions in here right now. My onions are going to be on the top right here right now. Oh yes, you know, red onions are very, very, very good. You know, and arugula on its right, arugula, it's rich in nutrients. It's low in calories, fat, and sugar. It is full of antioxidants. And it's wonderful for eyesight. Yes, arugula. Can you believe that? This beautiful little arugula has so many health benefits. To this, I also have here a sliced cucumber that we can just add, you know, just add it here, add it there, you know, let it peek in, let it peek out. You know, this is when you can be, and I know that a lot of the moms, you know, they're like, what, you want me to be creative? I work 8 hours a day. You want me to be creative? Yes, I want you to be creative. Because food should be fun and relaxing. And then to this wonderful thing, we have this beautiful watermelon here. That, of course, this is a beautiful watermelon, and what I've done with the watermelon is I have done them in tiny little cubes like so. I am not going to get my, oh yes, it's looking beautiful. You know, the garlic, it's doing its thing in here with the lamb. The lamb is almost finished. It's almost done. It doesn't take a lot, so now I'm just going to shut it off. Oh yes, it's looking fabulous, darling, fabulous. And then what I want to do is I want to continue to assemble. You see how fast that was, super fast. I want to assemble, you know, my wonderful, oh yes. Look how pretty it's beginning. Look how beautiful and pretty this is. And then we are, you know, you can add as much watermelon or not. And let me tell you something about watermelon. Watermelon is full of amino acids. It promotes blood flow. It improves hydration. It's cholesterol free. And remember, it's full of antioxidants. So don't be afraid to have watermelon. Especially, I know there's a lot of people who have diabetes, but it works. Okay, so then what I'm going to do to this to make it even more healthier. And trust me, all of these extra things, put them in a little bag and make great snacks for later. So then this is done now. I'm going to grab myself a plate or a bowl like so. And I'm going to get my slotted, and I'm just going to get my beautiful lamb, because this lamb is also going to be part of this wonderful salad. It's going to be a cold and heated salad. Look how beautiful that looks. You see that? Super easy, easy peasy. And then you're going to have a lot of this beautifulness that is left, you know, because, you know, lamb also has its own little oil. You have all of this, and you can save this for later or not. So I have my lamb over here. I have my avocado over here. Remember, we started with 3 to 4 cups of arugula. We're using some beautiful watermelon, some red onion, about a cup of red onion, 1 sliced cucumber, about a 1/3 cup of crumbled feta cheese, one avocado that I have here, but I want to do my avocado first. Let me leave this over here. Look at this beautiful ensalada. Beautiful ensalada, and especially it's beautiful when it's, you know, when it's a day like today. I know that a lot of people want to do soups, and I just don't feel like doing soups. So take the pit. You see what I did to take the pit? Very easy transaction. I have a little thing I can put the pit that goes right in there like so. And remember how I tell you guys, okay, let me grab another spoon. We start right here, like right in between, and it should come right out. Sometimes it's just a little finesse, or not. Sometimes it just comes down as fast as it went up there. All right, so now we're going to do another one. I'm using an entire avocado. Avocado is good and healthy fats for us. Oh, this avocado is beautiful. I love avocado, and it's so healthy and wonderful for us. So I just want to kind of chop it up here and there. I am going to add my entire avocado in here. You know, if I want to have more salad for later, I will have some leftovers, and then what's always wonderful, because you can always save this, not the avocado, but if you want to save the avocado, leaving the pit with your avocado, it lasts longer, no cost, adding some lime juice. So let me clean my hands over here. So now I'm going to bring this back over here. I have my wonderful feta that I'm just going to add right on top. It's such a beautiful salad. You will never think to add lamb with all of this. And now I have this beautiful salad dressing that I made, and what I want to do is to use the same spoon that I use my wonderful avocado. Why not utilize it? And oh, this is beautiful. It really is. And wait, I'm not done yet. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to bring my wonderful, oh, look at this. I'm just going to nestle this wonderful lamb right in the middle. Oh, with all this beautifulness. Oh, I can't wait till I have this. I can't wait for you guys to try this wonderful dish. And even it's got that little juice, I'm still going to add that little juice, even though it's got the salad dressing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. All done with that. Oh. I have to taste it, guys. It is amazingly delicious. Oh, mamma mia. And then you can come over here and you can maybe, you know, kind of make it a little more prettier. And then what you have is this beautifulness. But I still have something else that I want to show you. Let me get everything out of the way here. I have a bullet. I hope you can see that. Because it pairs very, very well with all this deliciousness that we're going to have. And what I have here, as you can see, I have quite a bit in my bullet. I have quite a bit of watermelon. I also, what I've done here is I added a couple of slices of green apples, and I also added some mint. So some mint goes on top of here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to close this really nice and tight. Make sure, because it's going to become juice. Look at that. Ooh, deliciousness! Now, if you wanted to make a cocktail out of this, you could. So get yourself a nice tall glass. I am going to go get some ice and I'll be right back, because you know you definitely want to have some ice with this. Oh yes, baby. And then what I have added here is I have added a slice of green apple. I also have some mint that I'm just going to do this with. Let me get this, oh, if I can get this open. And then again, this is just going to be something for lunch. because you know, as I stated before, oh, watermelon is very hydrating, and it improves blood flow, and it improves hypertension, and it's cholesterol free. Yes, it's got all those wonderful things in there. And then if you want to make it even more prettier, and here's some mint like that. You can put it just like so. And I love mint, especially mint with basil. And you know what? I am going to add a little bit of basil. Basil and mint and watermelon, they all like each other. And then what you have, guys, let me bring this to you. Let me show you. You have the watermelon salad with pan-seared lamb cubes. Look at this beautifulness. So delicious. So nice and healthy. And then you have this wonderful watermelon coulis with mint and basil and green apples. And here you have it, guys. I want to thank my beautiful sponsors, Cola Harris with FARMASI. I want to thank Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstores. I want to thank Stephen Bailey with Bailey Fishing and Charters. And I want to thank Solangel with Color Street. And I want to thank you for joining me in this beautiful manjada. And I'm going to have... Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.